YouTube, what is going on? It is Mesa Sean back at it with another video for you, and this time we're going to be talking about the lovely console wars, because that's what everyone just loves to argue and fight over on the internet. Gameplay in the background is irrelevant, but it is some Destiny beta on the beautiful PlayStation 4, and I just want to talk about the Sony PS4, Xbox One sales figures. I know it's a little outdated, but I wanted to give you my opinions, get your opinions, and you know what opinions are like. They're everyone. I'm not going to say it. So let's not get into the whole which console is better, the PS4, the Xbox One. It's been discussed ad nauseum. Let's just talk about the sales, news, and all the numbers that's going on this year. Because really, look, if you're on the PS4 already, should you be concerned or even interested in these numbers? Not really. If you're on the Xbox One, you might be a little concerned. But I mean, let's face it, this is more for people that are still on the 360 or the PS3. Because I mean, let's face it, this year, by the end of 2014 and going into 2015, really everyone should be migrating over to next gen. I mean, are we even still calling it next gen? I guess we'll just call it current gen consoles, because these games with Advanced Warfare, Destiny, and other titles, whatever coming out, they're all pretty much built and made for these next gen. I even hate saying next gen. I can't stop saying next gen because current gen right now. They're built for these types of consoles. So let's just talk about the numbers. So it's no secret, everybody already knows, the PlayStation 4 got off to a really good start at the end of 2013 and into 2014. Let's talk about this last quarter. Where you look at the sales figures, between the PS3 and PS4 is about 3.5 million units sold. But if you kind of analyze those numbers, probably about 2.5 million of those were PS4s and the rest were PS3s. People are still buying them. And Microsoft was reporting roughly about 1.1 million Xbox One and 360s sold, so that you could probably dumb that one down to about, I'd say, 800,000 Xbox Ones, which is still far behind, and no matter what they've done in terms of removing the Connect, buying their way through Activision with the exclusivity of their Call of Duty franchise. And I think it's only going to get worse. I mean, when you got off to that good of a start, and the gap is further widening between the two consoles, I think it's only going to get worse in terms of sales for the Xbox One. I'm still wondering why. You know, when I got the PS4, I only got it because I just naturally came from PS3. I'm kind of curious as to what you guys think. Why is the PS4 doing so much better than the Xbox One? When I got my PS4, I actually got it late. I got it right after Christmas time. I bought it early, but I waited to open it up because I wanted to play with the Christmas noobs on Call of Duty Ghosts. And I almost got an Xbox One because I hated getting all the DLC late for everything. And Activision, the whole alliance between Activision and Microsoft almost got me to buy an Xbox One. But the more I watched my favorite streamers, my favorite YouTubers play on the Xbox One, they all seemed like they hated it. They just, I think the biggest turnoff, or at least my observations, is it just seems like it's an entertainment center and not a gaming console. Whenever I would watch Drifter or Jay Nasty, Ozarek, Fisticuffs, I'd watch their streams, and it just seemed like it was like an exercise in futility trying to set up a party or set up people to play with, or party pub stomp, or even send messages for that matter. It just seemed like it was just a big clusterfuck when it came to the user interface. And frankly, the PlayStation 4 nailed it when they totally redid the interface from PS3, because the PS3 interface was dog shit. I hated it. It is way easier to get into parties, set up your own parties, send messages. PlayStation 4 app is killer for just doing anything on it, checking messages, planning things out. Love it. So I want to hear from you guys. What made you decide to buy a PlayStation 4? What made you decide to buy an Xbox One? I know probably most of my sub base is from PlayStation 4 because of Killzone and Destiny. But if you're on a PS3 or Xbox 360, what's going to influence your decision? Is it the sales numbers? What is it that you see about the PlayStation 4 you like? What is it that you see about the Xbox that you like? I mean, if you're a Call of Duty fanatic, you might want to go with the Xbox One if you want to get everything early. I got shafted on Call of Duty Ghosts because I hated that game, and frankly, part of me wants to not like Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, because I really like the community of Killzone, I really like the community of Destiny. I'm not so keen on the community with Call of Duty because it just seems like, for the most part, how do I word this nicely? I discussed it in my bandwagon video. You got the people that will worship anything with this COD stamp on it, and then you get a ton of people that make a living off views from trolling and just playing the game but complaining about it nonstop and hating on it. So I don't get it. But if it's a great game, I'll definitely cover it. If it's a dog shit game, I'm not going to cover it. And I said, part of me wants to not like it because I'd rather spend time still playing Killzone and focusing on Destiny as well. But, we'll see. Another thing I think the silly eggs that Microsoft did was when they posted last quarter that they shipped, quote, quote, shipped 1.1 million units, but Sony actually produced sales numbers. These are items sold, not sitting on shelves, and that's debatable whether they are sitting on shelves, but if you go watch El Presador's videos, how many vids did he do of him going into Walmart and seeing a whole bunch of Xbox Ones on the shelf and no PlayStation 4, so, you know, that whole thing's debatable. So again, I want to hear from you guys what your thoughts are on the whole difference in sales. Why do you think one's doing better than the other? What do you plan to do if you're still on the 360 or PlayStation 3? And you know what? If you have both Xbox One and PS4, tell me about it. What's the difference between the two? I've never had an Xbox, so I can't tell you anything about it. I could just speak from my experience. Another thing I wanted to comment on, and I want to hear from you guys, is that right now, Destiny pre-orders are 5 times that of Advanced Warfare, okay? And I almost kind of want to, you know, I don't want to put him on blast because I love his channel. I've been a sub for a long time, but I kind of hope my boy Nero eats a little crow on this one because he, I asked him nicely, how come you didn't play Destiny? You didn't cover it all, and I got this tweet back, and so according to him, Destiny will be flavor of the month, which I highly doubt considering the fact that Beta had 800 and I think it was 53,000 concurrent players. Now the first stats were 4.6 million people played it. Well, that could have been they jumped on and they hated it. No, 853,000 concurrent players. That's a huge number. I don't remember ever seeing numbers like that on the height of Black Ops 2 combined, I think, on all 3 consoles. But I could be wrong. I'm talking out of my ass, and I talk out of my ass a lot. So, anyway, guys, I want to hear from you guys what your thoughts are on the whole console wars thing. What swayed you to buy one or the other? Which one do you prefer? Do these sales numbers impact you guys that are still on PS3 or Xbox 360? And regarding Destiny and Advanced Warfare, what do you guys think? You think it's a whole big hubbubaloo or shenanigans that the numbers for beta were phenomenal, and it looks like this thing's going to be huge in September, and it's got a little bit of a head start on Advanced Warfare. There's part of me that I've stated numerous times, I hope it does blow Advanced Warfare out the water. Well, I mean, not blow it out the water, but it'd be nice to see a different game get some press, and, you know, finally put Call of Duty out of its spotlight. And they're 2 completely different games. COD players will still play COD, and Destiny players, I guess ex-Halo, you know, Halo people will play this, but what my experience from the Destiny beta was I met a lot more people like me who never played Halo, never played an MMO game, and really loved Destiny. So that's it, guys. I'm out of here. Drop me that like if you did enjoy this video. Follow me on Twitter at Mesa if you don't already. And that's it, guys. I'll see you on the next vid. Thank you.